Hi guys, welcome to Learn Electronics Repair. And it's car booty time, yeah. And it's also May, so I know a lot of you guys have a public holiday on Monday. Here we actually had ours on the 1st of May in Spain, so that was actually on a Wednesday. But obviously it's always on the 1st, so it's whatever date it is, yeah. For some reason, I know the UK always have it on a Monday rather than on a given date, again, for whatever reason. Yeah. Because I used to live in the UK and I live here now, and both methods of celebrating it work just as well as each other. I can say that because I've been doing both, okay? So let's see if we can get a little bit of a special extra in on this one for the special May bank holiday car booty. Yeah! So here's the first machine. This has, well, the 4 USBs, so it's not particularly that old. ATX machine, onboard sound, some sort of graphics card with DVI. So this again is probably something like a Pentium 4, I'm guessing. Maybe an AMD machine of the same era. Let's have a look and see what we have. And I think I can see down there, and I think this might be an AMD machine. I can just see the top of the fan. Yeah. And I seem to think those coloured ones are more AMD. Oh, in fact, it says AMD on it, so that's what I could see. Yeah. So that gives it away. What do we have? Well, it's an Asus motherboard. It has 5 PCI slots, quite a lot of them. 5 PCI, 1 AGP. Okay. Asus ABV. I've not seen this one before. I mean, I've seen many of these machines, but that one's a bit different. Okay, not seen that one particularly. Sometimes Asus hold a bit of a premium on the retro market. It has a hard drive in it. I think I'll actually just take this one apart and then we can have a look on the bench to see what we've got. Okay. And here it is. So Asus, I think it might be A8V, actually, not ABV. Asus A8V. I might have had one of these before, quite some time ago. Okay, just one strip of RAM in this one. All the capacitors, yeah, they look okay. Some pretty good nick, really. It has both SATA and IDE. This is the graphics card. Doesn't look anything amazing. What is it? CGN 348ATVD. I think it's some generic thing, this one, to be honest. Okay, we can have a look. And 80 gig hard drive. So that's what we have. Yeah, looking quite clean, this one. What do you think then, guys, eh? Check for short circuits and try and power it up, I reckon. They probably ground anyway. Yeah, that's going up. Okay, so there's no short circuits. Okay, I'll throw caution to the wind, and I've put the graphics card in, the RAM's in, I've put the analyzer on there. What does it do? Well, it doesn't appear to do anything. Power should be on. In fact, the little LED is on, the standby LED is on. Nothing. Let me just check I've got the power switch in the right place. Yeah, I think I do have. Nothing. Just measure the voltage across the power switch. So this should be 5 or 3.3. Yeah, 2.4, probably close enough. Press the switch, it goes to 0. Doesn't do anything. Okay. I'll just check that, but I'm sure that is the right place. Yeah, it says power switch. Okay. So let's take a few things out of this. Switch it off. Get rid of the graphics card. We don't need my capture card for the moment then. Get rid of that. Put the analyzer into the first PCI. Take the RAM out. Okay. Power on. Go again. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Almost certainly saying there's no RAM, so I'll just give the slots a bit of a clean, put that back in. Okay. I would think it probably goes in one of the blues up here. I mean, it was down there, but we'll see. Okay, try again. Nothing. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. How's it go? Well, it's extremely unusual to find a RAM that seems to stop the machine from powering on at all. What is it? Looks like it's a 2 gig. Put it in the black slot. Okay, try that. Power on. Nothing. Wow. Take it out. Start. Interestingly now it's reading 0 but it's bleeping. Hey. Again. Power on. Yep, counting, bleeping. Let me try another strip of RAM, but that is rather strange. Okay, I have a couple of 512s, the matching ones. What do these do? Okay, power on. Nothing. Take one out. Nothing. Take the other one out. Now it does nothing. That's interesting. Nothing. Just wait till the standby light goes out. Back on again. Starts. I have a couple of Kingston 1 gig here. You get standby. Doesn't start again. This is like really strange. Power off, power on. Starts with that one in, but it's going to give a RAM error. Or is it? Well, it's hung up. Okay. Now it's going further. Yeah, bleep. I'll give these RAM slots a good clean because they seem to be really flaky if you ask me. Okay, let's give that a go. No, it doesn't want to start. And I know it's not sending this signal to the power supply either when it won't start. So if we just go into the green wire, okay, any of the black ones. So that has 4.44 volts. You see nothing's happening, so the board is not sending the signal back. But it seems to be something to do with these RAM slots. Just waggle them a bit. No. Try again. No. Switch it off. Just wait till the green light goes out. Okay, it's gone. The voltage is gone. Give it a few seconds. Switch it on. See, that time it started. And it boots. Let's try with the graphics card on. So I'll switch the capture card on so we can see if anything happens. Okay, it's there. This time didn't start again, so that's because I plugged this in. Something is very flaky here. See, that time it did start again, so it's not the RAM slots. Yeah, we're booting. A8V. Stability, reliability, but I don't think so. Okay. I could just try reseating the CPU in the socket. I'm thinking this because the circuit traces go directly from the CPU to the RAM, so the memory controller is in the CPU, not in the North Bridge. Okay, so it might be worth a try. This just release the thing. There we go. See if this will come off easily, or if it's going to be stuck. Well, it came off. Yeah, the paste is sort of alright. AMD Athlon. Vacuum cleaning technique. Okay. Again. Yeah, there's some paste on that. I think it's okay. At least for testing. Right. Will it start now? Oh, straight away that time. But I'd have to do it more times to prove it, of course. Yep, seeing the graphics card picture. Right, let's attach the hard drive, keyboard, mouse. Okay, let's see. Well, straight on again this time. This makes more sense that a problem with the CPU would cause it not to start at all. I'd be really surprised if RAM could even cause that. Okay, it's going to go. F1. Seize the hard drive. Oh, I've connected it as a secondary. Let's just, it probably would work as a secondary, but let's just put it on as the primary. Okay. Go again. I've just moved it to the IDE. Again, it started. Oh, Delta run setup, okay. It's got the dual channel RAM. F1. Yep, primary master now. So it probably would have booted it as the secondary master anyway. We can load the setup defaults, okay. Exit, okay, right. It's an NVIDIA graphics card. What's on this hard drive? Oh, Windows XP. It hasn't found a mouse yet. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you have to get a PS2 mouse. Can we get around this with a keyboard? Probably, if I knew what the keys were. But wait a little while. It might just pick that mouse up. Just thinking about something. Ah, there we go. You see, it's got it. So, I don't know if we can actually get into this or not. Loading your personal configuration. Ah, we can get into it. So, machine's working. I say it's probably found the monitor. Oh, Ethernet controller. Quite why it's finding that now, I don't know. No, don't connect to the internet. Next. Finalise. Looks like it doesn't have the driver for that, whatever it is anyway. Right. Avira. Okay. My PC. Copy Dadeth. So it's got the 2 gigahertz Athlon 3200. It has control panel. It has screen adapter. It's a GeForce FX 5200. So that's what we've got here. Seems to be working quite stably now, actually, so I'm pretty sure just reseating the CPU was the answer there. I think it was just the fact when I was waggling the RAM around, I was making a connection on whatever was a dodgy connection on the CPU. Yeah. Do you think it's worth anything? Well, let's see. Well, somebody's asking for £60 for one, parts only. And somebody's asking £135 for one with a processor working. That surprises me. Again, we'll go to the advanced search and look for sold items. And one sold. Yeah, for £17.92. Another one sold for £13.92. So that one sold, but the best offer was accepted below 78. So 3, I mean, that's a deluxe, maybe slightly different to mine. That one doesn't say deluxe, that one doesn't say deluxe. So this is like one of them. We don't know what that one sold for, so I think I have to say it's worth, like, these were in auction, £13, £18. That's what they fetched in auction. That one was sold 24th of March. So anybody's guess on this one, yeah, but probably not a lot. And the GeForce FX 5200. I don't think this is worth anything either. FX5200. I'll put a space in since it's suggested I do that. Well, one's sold, another sold. It looks like the graphics card is worth about the same as the motherboard, if going by the recently sold listings. Yeah. Okay, so hardly worth much more than I paid for this one, I don't think. It's a bit more. I mean, I paid €20 for this machine. So, yeah, a bit, I'll keep hold of it. You never know what happens to the value of these old retro boards. Let's look at something else. And here's another one. So again, a black and silver case, not a beige one. An ATX machine. DVD rewriter in there. So early 2000s, sometimes you would think. 4 USBs again. Some sort of composite video out, graphics card. So this again, maybe another Pentium 4. I say another because the last one wasn't. Yeah, probably an AMD machine then. I think I can see a little bit down the side here again. Maybe give us a clue. Something there on the fan. What is this thing? Oh, this is a P4. P4S 800. I've had several of these. This seems to be a really common P4 motherboard, to be quite honest. Once again, complete machine with the hard drive just off shot there. Here it is. Let's dismantle this one as well and get this one on the bench and have another look to see what we have. So, capacitors look good. Yeah, they look okay on this one. Very strange thing there. Wi-Fi, it says actually. Wi-Fi. Okay. You do find some really strange connectors sometimes on old motherboards. 5 PCI, 1 AGP. Yeah. We've definitely had these boards before. P4S800 probably supports the very fastest of the P4, so you never know your luck, but I've only ever been lucky once. I've mentioned this before. I've only ever found one 3.4 gig and it sold for good money, £100. So that's ground. That's ground. That was my phone. That's reading the resistance, so no short on the 12 volts at least. It's just graphics card that came with it. So VAN, what is that? VAN V34, some strange number. Oh, there's a sticker on it. Another FX 5200, yeah, another one. Okay. These must be like the cockroaches of AGP cards. You find them everywhere, yeah. Titan cooler. Patented. Okay. Let's give this a go. Does it have any onboard video? Nope. So, yeah, let's stick the analyzer card in, see if it wants to boot, try the graphics card. Okay, so I'll leave the RAM in just for now. Power on, green LED on, start. Booting. Going past the RAM on it, come back round to RAM again. No, it's booting, it likes it. Okay, so there's no graphics card in this. We'll put a graphics card in and see what it does. It's not bleeping, I will say, but yeah, it seems to have stopped on that one at the moment. OB. Right. So 0B, I think that's a RAM problem. I think it's one of these where it detects the RAM, that's the C0C1, but doesn't pass the test. Sorry about this mess, by the way. It's these motherboards. I'll go clean them in a bit. So I think this is a RAM problem. Let's go again. So C0 is when it's looking for the RAM, C0C1. Now it's making a bleep on it. Before it went past that, then I think the 0B is effectively if the RAM fails when it tests it. Just try put them back in first. Okay, try that. Let's go again. So standbys come on. C0, C1. Yeah, this now doesn't like the RAM. Usual thing with these, the RAM slots seem to be the main problem, it seems. Okay, just take those two out. It doesn't like it. Okay, let me just give these slots a clean. Okay. Yeah, that's got it. Saying graphics card now, but then one bleep. Just put the RAM in. Try with 2. Yeah, it's got that by the looks of it, or has it? Yeah. Try with all 3. Okay. Yep. And this time it think it found the graphics card. Put the capture card on. Well, it doesn't give a picture from it, but I'll try it with the card already attached. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it gives one bleep, but either doesn't like that graphics card or doesn't give a picture for some reason. I'll just try directly on the VGA rather than through the capture card. Sometimes the capture card can be a little bit finicky. Bleeping like it's not there, then one bleep. Let's try a known good card. Yeah, and that one it likes. So it appears that the graphics card has some problems, but we know this is not a valuable one, so really not an issue. We might as well try the hard drive, see if there's an OS on this one. Okay, I've put it down a bit so you can see this as well now. Picture. BIOS. What do I need? Keyboard. Right. Here's the hard drive. Just going to set up. Let's just set the defaults. Might as well. Okay. It's found the hard drive. Word setup defaults, yes. Exit and save, yes. What's it want to do? Saying press F1 to continue. I mean, it doesn't seem to want to go on its own. Okay, maybe it did after it had waited so long. Starting Windows in Spanish. Windows 7 by the looks of it. On an AGP machine. That was fun. Okay, wait. In Spanish, of course. Start. Now let's see if we can just see what processor is in this. Well, it's a 3 gigahertz, which is worth a little bit. It's not a valuable one. 3.4 would have been a real result. Okay, so that's what we have on the machine. Is this of any value? So the processor is the P4 3 gigahertz. CPU. I'll put 478, that's a socket type as well. Okay. So, yeah, like about 10. Yeah, about 10. The 3.4 is like 100 or over. The 3.2 is worth more than 10. Okay. Put another one there, you see. That's a 3 gigahertz again, 3 gigahertz, 5, 6. So they're not worth a lot, to be honest, those CPUs. The motherboard, P4S800, we've had these before, I think it's about 40. Well, that's the one with less slots on, which is been asked 50. That's the same as mine saying 72. Please read something about it, but not to somebody wants 38 for a user manual. Yeah, that's another one. That one 31. That's more like what I expected. And sold. Let's see. Yeah, one sold for 40. Basically, it's a Dash X, but it's basically the same thing as mine. So, what I thought, £40, which is twice what I paid for this machine. The graphics card doesn't seem to work, but I'm not too bothered about that. Okay, so I said it was a weekend special, being, you know, Bank Holiday Monday and all that. So let's continue. And here's another machine. This one is much older. I think maybe this actually is supposed to move up and down. It seems to be stuck. No, it's moved, but there was nothing to see even after I did. Okay, this is an AT machine, a physical power switch. Actually, you know, I may be wrong, because this looks like a ATX form factor, this, yeah, interestingly, so not totally sure now, we'll soon find out. Says a data voice on the front, I don't know if that actually refers to anything. Old LAN card here, some sort of graphics card, and it looks like, I'm not quite sure what it looks like. One of those, okay. The two USBs tells me probably this is an ATX machine because it's on the motherboard. And here is what we have. Oh, we have a very big card in there. Let's see. So this is a Pentium 2 by the looks of it. ISA and PCI. And AGP, but it's not being used. A very, very large ISA card in this one. No hard drive. So I will just dismantle this one and let's have a look to see what we've got. So here is our motherboard. Processor. Oh, I can see lots of bad capacitors on this one. But processor. Pentium 2 350. Or even the Celeron 350, I guess, something like that. Nah, Pentium 2, I can see the 2 down there. We have a whole load of bad capacitors here, 4 of them. Another one there, another one there, that's 6. That one's bad, I think this one's gone as well. So it looks like 8 of those. Here's the LAN card. Okay, PCI LAN. Graphics card, S3 Verge DX. Okay, Daytona 64V. Plenty of dust. And this thing, data voice. So this is what it said on the front of the machine, data voice. I can see now, so what look like some sort of connectors there were actually jumpers. Just has this one ISDN or something connector. Data grab voice, grab boson or something, whatever that said on that one, yeah. Okay, from 1999. So that is the ISA card. I will admit I'm getting quite a collection of really strange ISA cards these days. No idea if they're any use for anything, to be honest. But back to this motherboard. W6LXB-0, so it does have a model number on. There's another QDI board. No, this is an EDOM or Wintec motherboard, okay? Find one there, user manual apparently, okay? That one, 440LX chipset. Let's get these capacitors replaced and then we'll see if this one actually wants to work. Okay, power on. Does it start? Yep, and it bleeps like there's no RAM. Noisy fan. Just set it to the monitor as well to VGA. I have it attached. Just try the RAM in a different slot. Okay, this is PC133 RAM. bleeping. C1 is a RAM error. Okay. Yep, same in all of the slots, so I'm just trying to RAM in different slots basically. Okay. Yep. So no matter which slot I put the RAM in, it's doing the same. I could just try another strip of PC133. Or rather PC100 in this case, but I'm pretty sure 133 will work. Let's have a look. Same. Oh, I found another strip of PC100. If this doesn't work, we'll try cleaning the RAM slots. Nothing different. The same. We'll take the RAM out. On. Yeah, same. So it is RAM. Right, let's give these RAM slots a clean. Okay. Okay, so he's gone past that, making other sounds. Take the graphics card out. Okay. That's like no graphics card. And then this one. Could be something to do with the BIOS. I'm not sure about that high frequency bleeping on 4.1. Put this back in again. If it doesn't work, we'll try an AGP one, I think. Oh, that's a different code. 4.1 and a high frequency bleep. Right. So you do that without the graphics card. Yeah. Well, it says for an award BIOS that he's trying to initialize the floppy disk drive controller in any drives. There's no drives attached to this. The CMOS battery, I'm sure, is dead. Let's go back again with the graphics card. Power. Definitely no picture. Try an AGP, but some of these AGPs don't work in these very old motherboards. I have noticed that, but let's see what it does. So power on. Much the same. Right. I'll try the graphics card in a different slot, because this slot was working with the analyzer, yeah, so why not? Put the analyzer in there. We can also try it without the analyzer in a minute. So power on, start. Take the analyzer out, start. Same sort of bleep. And that high frequency one. I have a similar PCI card here. I'm pretty sure this one's good in actual fact. What's it do? Same bleep. Well, we can say it's the same. So whatever's wrong with this is not the graphics card, I would say. Let's try another RAM, just out of interest. Okay. No, it doesn't like that one. That's a PC133. This is also a PC133. Doesn't seem to like this PC133. That's two I've tried now, and I'm pretty sure they're both good. Just try a third one, PC133. Okay. No, doesn't like it. Go back to the PC100. That's like there's something not plugged in that it doesn't like.